Okay, let's make a separate video on how to rebuild the ball diff. This is my Kyosho ball diff, and it's the same for the other ball diffs, like other brand ball diffs. But I know I've already done this video, but this one is just specifically for the ball diff, so it's easier to send a link to someone that only want to watch the rebuilding the ball diff, doesn't want to spend time watching something else, which is what I've included on that other video that I made about the ball diff. This has about 600 laps, and I rebuild my diff every week. First, the tools that I use, okay, is the 1.5, but that's only because usually when you remove your ball diff, this hub is not there, and I want to put that there so that I can hold this and loosen the adjuster nut. Without this, it'll be hard to hold on to the shaft and turn this. So that's why I use this 1.54. Okay, next tool is the bearing tool, flathead tweezer for the diff balls. So I'm gonna loosen this up. You don't need to remove this or the O-ring. Flathead to get the C-clip out. I put my nail in between the opening of the C-clip so that the C-clip is not rotating while I'm trying to pull it out. And then I have this finger to try to block the C-clip, as well as this finger there. That's how I pry that out. Just make sure to not push down on the bearing, because you're gonna mess up that bearing. Sometimes your bearing, your diff feels grainy, and you just did a rebuild. It's not because of the diff balls or the pressure plate. It's because of this bearing. Okay, you wanna check that as well. To check it, I put it on the bearing tool and rotate. Oh yeah, this one is smooth. I rarely clean this, rarely, and I leave it greased from the manufacturer. And if it's dry lube, I would put bearing oil. I use ACER bearing. Is it the best bearing? I don't know. That's what I have. I've been using that for quite some time now, so I really don't know if that's good. At the time, it was good. It still is, actually, but I haven't really been testing any oil, bearing oil. So I only have 6 diff balls in there. Put that here. Clean it a little bit. Then I'm gonna just wipe this. Okay, then I'm gonna use this to clean it with the motor spray or alcohol, but I like to use this because it dries out fast. I don't need to wipe it down. I also have this little paintbrush. I'm obviously not prepared because I start adding more tools to do this diff. Now I got this little container, the paintbrush, and then that, and then the motor spray. But I'll post up the link in the, I mean, not the link, but so just see the description for all the tools. Okay, I'm gonna dry this. That there. This is the pressure plate that I'm gonna sand down, and this one as well. I'm just gonna try to remove that the groove from the diff balls. I have to hold this up. I'm using 400 grit sandpaper. You can also use 600 or 800. If you can't do this with your finger, you can also use the Kyosho tool, the pinion tool, to put here. Oh, but you know what? This is a Kyosho diff ball diff though. So I'm not sure about the other brand, if you can use this tool. Okay, it's gone. It's quick. It's like, I don't know, 30 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna try to remove that groove right there. Okay, gone. It's fast because I only did 600 laps on that ball diff, so okay, that's done. Put this away. See, there's another tool that I need. This guy right here. Just keep adding more tools. Then I'm just gonna clean this. Then the grease that I use, or you can also use Kyosho grease. And this is team associated, but it doesn't matter. I can't tell the difference as long as you're using this or the Kyosho. For me, they feel the same. I only put a little bit, and then just roll the diff balls in there. I don't put a lot of grease. Put that back there. And then for the spur, you want to have it this way. Yep, that's right. And you know what? That's okay. Then I'm gonna put bearing oil, just a drop. Did it? Yep. Okay, now I'm only using the circle, the round ones, not the egg shape or the oval. And then that little bit of grease I have left, put the other plate on there. I don't put a lot of grease because that's messy. Starts splashing all over my car. I seen it I work on a lot of people's car at locally, and I see the cars are like greased everywhere, especially towards the back of the car, and it's probably from the grease in the ball diff and also the damper, the side dampers. Anyway, that's yeah, I put the C-clip pretty easy there because I'm so used to Kyosho. And then tighten the adjuster nut back in. Not too tight though. And just roll it. Okay, so that's it. That's how I do the ball diff. I don't do the brake in. They said you have to break it in on the track. Nah, full throttle right away. I didn't know that you're supposed to break them in. I don't notice any difference. Yeah, so that's how I do the ball diff.